Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Kristi, what pleased you most about that?
Say that again, sorry.
What pleased you most about that performance?
Yeah, offensively, I thought we were great today. I think I've been waiting for that game all season, pretty much. To score 113 and have 32 assists as a team is pretty impressive. I just said to the girls the only negative that I had for the game is they had 94. So it's because it's just a situation where, if we started to dry up offensively and they were rolling offensively, if we started to dry up offensively and they would start and they got their confidence up offensively, then it becomes a ball game. But no, pretty impressive game, and it's a real confidence booster for us because I think we really needed a game like that.
Plenty of contributors tonight, but Sarah off the bench in that second quarter felt really big. Can you just talk about what she added coming back from the concussion?
Yeah, and that's she played like that in the first game of the season, and that's what she can bring into our team. And she was huge off the bench, and when she goes, she's quick. People can't stop her, and she can take the bump and still finish. And we need to get that out of her every week.
How's Neighbour? She looked like a bit of a heavy fall there.
Yeah, she's pretty beat up from a couple of other games, but she doesn't really tell us that she's beat up. But I, sore elbow, sore ankle, sore calf. Like, she's got everything, and I think it was just I don't know if she was thrown to the floor. I didn't actually see what actually happened, but she didn't want to go back on. But that's fine. Some of our bench players get an opportunity. But she's that type of player where she'll just suck it up and keep going, pretty much.
Is there any specific injury, or like she's fine for next
I think she just got winded.
Yeah.
So I think she'll be all good.
How do you sort of assess the last fortnight? It feels like it's been really productive for you guys. 3 wins from the last 4 after a bit of a tough patch. It must be nice to be sitting where you're sitting right now. Yeah,
I think I said to the girls when we played Bendigo right before Christmas that out of the 12 games that we'd played, 8 of those games had been in the top 4 teams, against the top 4 teams. So, but in saying that you can't, like the teams that are sitting, with us down, you can't take them lightly because anybody can beat anybody on any given night. But I think, it's that game that we played against Adelaide and today is a huge confidence booster for us. And we got Geelong on Saturday at home, so we'd love to get that again because the weekend after we have Bendigo and Townsville in one weekend. So it's a good confidence booster for us to go into that weekend. I mean, we're not going to miss past Geelong. We've still got to be able to get that win there. But I don't know, I've seen a change in the girls. We've been working pretty hard at training and, and it's all about learning and getting better and getting contribution off the bench, and we've been doing that the last couple of games.
Hayley, do you start dreaming about finals yet and then move into 4th spot now?
I think that's always the goal, but we've come a long way and we still have a long way to go. I think we just want to get the most out of the team that we have, and I think we can be there if we keep working.
Kristi, good to see you again. Great performance today. Once you got that break out to about 20 points, you were able to maintain it pretty much throughout the entire game. What were you saying to the team to try and preserve that lead?
I think it was just I'm always about not trading baskets with the opposition. And I thought that, our defence was pretty good in that first half, and even some of the third, it was pretty good. Not saying it wasn't bad, it was just the fact that they started to hit shots that started to open up a little bit more for them. But it's just about, keeping the foot on the pedal and just trying to sustain what we were doing. And, I think we had great people come off the bench today and do their job. And when we have that, then we're not relying on our starters so much. But, yeah, it was a good team effort today.
Based off the performance that you had out of the team today, what sort of things are you going to be looking to the team to be able to continue through over the next few games?
Yeah, look, I'm really big on sharing the basketball, and I think, when we're patient and we take care of the basketball, like we only had 10 turnovers today, it makes a huge difference to our group. And I think the last 2 games we've really done that. We've really shared the ball and tried to get that open shot and find the open man. And I'm always about running plays that suit my personnel or go to mismatches. I'm really important. That's really important in my group, and I think we did that well today. And I don't think we can get too ahead of ourselves, though. We got a long way to go.
Yeah, I was going to ask about that because the ladder, even though you've been performing well, it's still not a big gap between you and everybody else in that middle group.
Yeah.
Where do you see the big dangers in that middle group?
Oh, I think anybody really. I think with a lot of us in that bottom group, it depends how we come out and play on any given night, right? So sometimes you know, the last 2 games we've been pretty good, but then we've had moments where we've been good for a quarter and then next quarter we're not so good. So it's about us just getting consistency in our game and getting belief and getting the confidence and, you know, and just about trying to win the games that especially the home games. The home games you have to try and win to try and get back up into that top 4, and I think that's really important for us.
Based off that, you know, trying to stay in that top 4, who do you see as your biggest challenges coming up?
I mean, the top 4 teams are always going to be your biggest challenges. I think, you know, we still have to go back to Townsville. We've got to play Bendigo away, but it's in Ballarat. You know, and then you've got Perth are just flying right now. They've got to come to us, thank God. We don't have to go back over there. But, you know, like any of those top teams are dangerous. Canberra are a bit riddled with injuries at the moment, but yeah, any of those top teams are dangerous. I mean, we have the belief that we can beat them. It's just a matter of us sticking to the game plan and having that confidence within the group to be able to do that.
Hayley, you're really in the zone tonight. How are you feeling out on the floor?
Good. I think since I came back from my shoulder, I've just been feeling better and better, and just trying to contribute what I can to the group. I think I can add more than I had at the start of the year offensively, and then just continue to be a presence on the defensive side of the ball. So yeah, pretty good.
How do you feel going into this back end of the season, given where the team is at the moment?
I mean, I think what Kristi said, we've come a long way, but we have a long way to go too. I think we played well tonight, but we gave up 94 points, and we can't relax. We can't take our foot off the pedal. We could be a pretty good team, but we really we just have to stay one day at a time, working and getting better every day, I think.
Yeah, and to that point about the 94, I'm just going to go back to you for a second, Kristi. As a coach, regardless of what you scored, how do you feel about seeing that 94 up there?
Yeah, and that's what I said to the girls. It's disappointing that I think we played so well offensively that, like I said, I always say it to the girls, you can't be trading baskets, you know. I always say it, it's because if you dry up offensively and they're still rolling, it becomes a ball game. And I think, you know, it's we try and keep teams in the 70 if we can. I think we did a great job for most of the game, and it just started to open up a little bit in the second half. And we can't be like that, because when you get to those top teams, it's dangerous, because they're so good. They move the ball so well, and that's what Sydney did in the second half. They moved it well. They got their open shots, but when you come across those top teams, they're not going to give you 113 points. They're not going to let us get that. Do you know what I mean? So you've got to be able to, even against the teams that we're playing, if they're the bottom, below us or whoever they are, you've got to be able to be locked down for 40 minutes defensively.
Okay.
Hayley, first of all, great game tonight.
Thank you.
You guys shot 60% from the field tonight. From your perspective, what do you think was a major contributor to you guys shooting?
I think part of it was that we got out and ran and just got into a good rhythm from the start of the game. We didn't play great defense, obviously, but we did have good moments. And when we get out and run and get in transition and get into a good rhythm, we have a lot of people who can score the ball. And we have a group, I think, that's starting to figure each other out, where we can get each other the ball to be in good positions to score. And so I think it's been a long time coming. We've had some rough shooting nights up until now, but tonight was just a night where we finally found the bottom of the net.
Thanks.
Is there anyone on Zoom call that would like to ask a question? All good, guys. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.